All right, guys. So I interviewed two people for the new position. So the first person, who was actually an intern for our company, we kind of felt like we didn't mesh well. I think it was more of a language barrier kind of thing, or more of a nervous thing than anything else. One thing that really stands out to me about her is that they already worked for the company before as an intern, and they already got really high praise from another manager. And that goes a long way. Knowing how somebody does before you start is kind of the hardest thing, right? Not knowing what you can get from them. Just kind of looking at background stuff and assuming they're going to be good, and then somebody getting some concrete information saying, hey, this person is good. That goes a long way. She is asking for a lot. She's asking for 95 salary, but that doesn't mean we have to pay her that. We can counter it with a lower salary, and then just throw in some bonus incentives in there to make her get to 95, and just let her know, it can increase year after year, and most of the time they will accept it. Going into Terry did great. I think everybody loved Terry, and I think Terry was able to handle being an intern and going to school, and then being able to get good grades at the same time. It shows that he's able to multitask. I think the biggest thing for Terry is there's more hoops and loops that you have to go through with his trip to Africa. Especially being in an important part of the year where we're not going to be able to take care of what we need to if we don't have this another person in the building by June 1st. So if Terry has to go to South Africa, I would actually decline his offer and not hire Terry, and I would hire the first candidate. Terry fits in well, but we already kind of have how well this other candidate did. As an intern, she did great. She can handle it. Again, going back to her salary is the biggest thing, the biggest issue, and going back to that and saying, just counter it. I think if she accepts that counter, I think it's something that will work out in the long run, because you need somebody in place, right? You need somebody it's kind of like the right place, right time, and she's in the right place, right time. And I think both of them are good decisions, but right now the best decision would be the candidate who can start June 1st to be able to transition to the company. And since she's been with the company already, it'll be easier transition. She'll be able to get more knowledge and more information about the products and just not only the company, because she already knows that part of it. So I would actually not offer Tara the job today, and actually offer the other candidate instead.